Hello, everybody. We have a lot to cover today, so we're going to chug on down the road. I'm going to turn it over to Chris to do the niceties. I'm not even sure if that's what I say that every day, but it sounds good. Go ahead, Chris.
Is that even a word? Good morning, brother. I love you.
No.
Good week, exciting week. Let me do the birthdays because I have a lot to cover. Important prayers, and Marty's got some important information as usual. Happy birthday. What? Hold on. Hold on, Marty. I got. Okay. Now can you hear me? I was hearing myself speak. Here we go again, guys. I love you, brother. Happy birthday to Soprana Singe, Maeve Agzuya, Lynn Musgrove, Angela Stager, and Gerald Royal. Happy birthday. Have a blessed day. We do not have carnivore tonight. We're going to do that bi-weekly. Why? Because we're so invested in what we're doing right now with videos and getting in past this company out there. So there will be no carnivore tonight. I already informed Narelle. Big prayers today. I need some serious prayers today. This was not a fun morning for me because I got quite a few phone calls of things that were going wrong. Melvin, Joy Six's husband, was brought into the hospital in ER. He's got internal bleeding. His hemoglobin was low. I called her. She's at the doctor's right now talking to the doctor. So please put out prayers for Melvin. That's Marty's biggest fan. That's what it is. So Melvin, we're praying for you. Jeanette Bowman is back in the hospital. They're running some more tests. This is the second time for her. Janet, we're praying for you. Eric Kessler, I text. I'm not sure. He hasn't responded back, but keep praying for Eric. I know he went through a gallbladder removal. Can't be fun. Robin and family, keep praying for them and for a lot of strength in that family. This one caught me by surprise today. Red texted me. Peter Rogers has to be back in for emergency surgery or surgery. He has a leakage from his kidney, which is causing urine to flow into his inner body. Peter, we're praying for you. Red and Jane's mom, prayers. Chloe, prayers. Cindy Hopkins, definitely say some prayers for the DeGarmos, the Johnsons. And I think a big prayer this week, my opinion, for Ash Mafara's teams. I think there's a lot going on down there. This is just how I felt when I woke up this morning. Say lots of prayers for Ash Mafara, his family, and his teams. And we're just going to go from there. I had all kind of things that I want to talk about. Let me jump into something real quick. I had a conversation with Marty, Robin, and Julie last night. We were up pretty late. And I was telling them that in the last month or two, I've experienced with some pretty pricey natural ingredients, whether it's lotion or vitamins. And I thought to myself, most people can't afford some of the stuff that's out there. And what I want to tell you as we come into this company and it takes off, booming. If you ever notice someone that's really, you can look at Elon Musk or all the big wigs that are, have a lot of money. They take very good care of themselves. Why? Because they can buy the best foods, the best medicines. And this is one thing I want to give you a positive message on today is when this happens, check it out. I've experimented the last couple months, which was probably way over my budget. I wanted to see for myself. I feel amazing. Why? Because these products, there's a lot of really great products out there, guys, that will help you health, everything. And I'm telling you, I can't wait to see that where people can actually afford to go out and get some of these great things. My personal self, it's that great. It should be afforded to everyone. But of course, that's the world. I'll change that. Just watch. Want to talk about last Friday in Michigan, GM laid off 1,000 auto workers. 1,000 auto workers because of cost-cutting savings. I've been telling the auto industry for a while since I retired that it's not always fun. It's not always good. And I'm asking all you auto workers out there, we're praying for you. Number one, worst time to get laid off before the holidays. Absolutely worst. Check this out, what we got coming on here. I invite any auto workers to give me a call or send me a message because I want to help, because that's what this company does. We help people. We want to turn things around for the better. I know a lot of you heard me talk and you don't believe me, but I'm telling you, you got to start believing in me. I'm telling you what's happening with this company. You got to believe that this company is going to change your life in the world. And you don't have to worry about some of those other big companies that want to lay people off because they want to put more green in their pocket. Cost cutting people is horrible. That's something that a passive's never going to do. This company is about perfection. It's about striding to the next level, not just for the company, but for the people. The people is what makes this company important from all over the world. A global company with global love and the same hearts. I got a beautiful call from Rupa Paul this morning. She's sitting there with two founders and they just wanted to say hi. And I loved it. That was really, really cool. I'm excited when I get to see new founders I've never seen before. I just love that part of it. Meeting people every day and showing excitement. And boy, you should have seen their faces. It was really cool. So on that note, I'm going to turn this back to Mr. DeGarmo. Please remember all those people in your prayers. I think I got everybody. I think I did. Pray for me too. I love prayers. I got up extra early this morning to really knock it out of the park because I love every one of you. Prayers constantly. If I don't start my day without God in my life and finish my day without God in my life, I'm not having a good day. Today I'm having a good day, even though with some of the bad news we got, but we are praying for every one of you. Marty DeGarmo, back to you, brother.
Fantastic. Yes. Without God, I wouldn't know what to do. Anyway, yeah, we have talked about, and my prayers go out for everybody that Chris mentioned, and we obviously need him here. Dawn's in the courthouse now about the only grandson that doesn't live with us. So we're hoping that goes well. Anyway, last couple of weeks, been bringing up numbers about trying to correlate a sale to us average people. I say us, and how to correlate it. This will equal so many sales will equal maybe a mortgage payment, a car payment, whatever. And overnight, also I was up talking with Chris and Julie and Robin. We used to do that every night for about 2 years. It looks like it's coming back, and it's a good thing because it makes everybody think. But what I wanted to do is I looked back in the 20 years for me, Mike and Dan. What did I need? What did we need to be able to market online? All the little stuff. And I'm a crazy guy. I'm not very organized. I mean, I'm all over, but unorganized is my organization. I know I could go anywhere and get what I wanted. It might not be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It might be A, Z, B, D, G, but I always knew where stuff was. But it's complicated because you have to buy one product online to help you market. Doesn't take you to the finish line. Like you might have something like, I'll give you an example, Facebook lead ads. Okay, you do a lead ad. Now, after a month and a half, 2 months, you find the one that is cheddar, okay? But now, you have to take the lead ad. They don't give them to you, the leads. You have to download them. I had to find an app because I don't want to do that. I want them downloaded automatically. And I had to get another app that took the lead, the name and the email, and funneled it to Aweber. Aweber is an autoresponder. So it goes from there to Aweber, and then myself, Mike, and Dan would make autoresponders from 1 to 80. Dan, most of the time, wrote them. He's a better writer. We would all talk about what we wanted to say, but you had to tell a story 80 emails long. Today's number 7. Yes, the last email you got from us, we said this, this, and this. Now we want to say this, this, and this. And hopefully by the 80th email, they join your business. Many do it about 10, but some don't. David Bacall from Papua New Guinea, months later. But he kept going back because there was a lot of content, a lot of work. Now, the app to get it, to make the ad cost me money, to take it from there to get that bridge costs money, and to go into Aweber, the bigger Aweber, you put more people in Aweber, the more you have to pay. We were up to like $300, $400 a month because it held all our people. They don't hold nothing for free. No. That's just one. Now, I went back to the ad as if I'm a customer, and I saw it, and there were 600 comments. What? So I started looking at the comments. You know what they're saying? Can you please send me info? Some of it was in other languages, and I would translate it. Info, please. What's this all about? Now, if they had just clicked the darn button I put in there, call to action button, they would have came and they would know. People are strange. We're all strange, okay? They didn't want to click the button because it felt like they were made to do something. So I thought, is there an app out there that can answer comments? And I found one called ManyChat. ManyChat, I had set up to my Facebook ad, and I had to program it or tell it what to do if this line of words were said. And this line, and this line, and this line, and this, and I had 100. So if any one of those words triggered, ManyChat would send them a message automatically, and then it would direct them to the very web page I wanted them to go to begin with. I have to pay for that. And it worked. It worked. We almost had not quite as many, almost as many opt-ins from the comments that we didn't even know about. So we had to buy that app. It's ongoing. Then, wait a minute. I don't like the page from the company we were in. We got to make a page. I went to ClickFunnels or whatever and ordered that. I get in. We had 2 or 3 of them. Go in and make a web page that sounds like it's from us, myself, Mike, and Dan. So we'd make one. Mike, make a video. Mike, make a video. Or we'd do one together, real short, and then something underneath, call to action. That goes, triggers something else that triggers Aweber to send them an autoresponder. I don't mean to make this long. I just want to let you know, don't feel bad. That's why not everybody's doing it. It's a lot involved. I did it full time. So anyway, I want to show you some of the stuff like a top-notch marketer has to have part of it or all of it that I'm going to mention in their arsenal to be the top of the top. And everything that I'm going to show you in this video, we have directly built in, or it's on our fingertips. That's what makes you an expert automatically, because you don't have to do the dirty work. You don't have to build it. You don't have to set up a web. You don't have to do none of it. So anyway, let me play that. And sorry I'm talking so much, but I'm really excited. Now in the video, because I talk so much, I'm losing my voice. I drank a bunch of hot coffee, so it's a little better now. But anyway, so let me play that for you. Don't do any of the chat stuff Chris Walt's playing.
I already turned it off, brother.
All right, and here we, I hope when I click something comes up with, no, just kidding. Shut up. All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. We've been talking a lot about different numbers and all that, and I thought it would be interesting to explain what a marketer, a real marketer that spent years and years and years, to build a huge online business as an online marketer requires a lot of set of tools across many domains. You're getting a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of this. And I just wanted to run through this and try to let you know how we have this directly or it's built in for us. And it's pretty powerful. Anyway, so website building and hosting, domain registers, GoDaddy and Namecheap. We have our own register. So that's covered. Website builder, we're going to have that. Web hosting, of course, it's cloud-based. That's built in. That's part of our deal. We don't have to go out and do that. Landing pages, page builders, ClickFunnels, lead pages, Instapage. I belonged to all of them before. That will be built in. That will be part of the products that we have. Marketing sales automation, CRM tools, HubSpot, Salesforce, email marketing platform, sales funnel builder, marketing automation. Built in. We're going to have it, or it's built into what Mr. Bufara has built with his dream team. Okay? Content creation, graphic design, Canva, Adobe, Photoshop. A lot of you are good at this stuff, but a lot of it will be either in a tool, part of web building or page building or funnel building and stuff like that. AI content tools like ChatGPT. I love ChatGPT, but Ash had said to me, and I don't know when this will happen or whatever, but their aim is to have a tool like ChatGPT, but better. And if you can get better than that, it'll wipe me out. I mean, I just absolutely, it's amazing what it can do. And if they can make something even better, in fact, I think he hinted to me, be more personable instead of robotic or whatever you want to say. Social media management, Hootsuite, Buffer, Later, analytic tools, Spout, Social Bee, content creation for social media, Canva, and Lumen 5. All this built in. Plus, I believe down the road, I don't know when, we will have a social media platform. It'll be secure, where, nasty people can't hide, come in with a fake identity, and be a predator online. All this, I believe, is going to be in this huge universe built inside, which I think it's absolutely amazing. But we either have definite tools that describe that, or it's built in. Advertising, traffic generation. Big. Ad platforms, Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, all of that I've done. And it's not easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't be that only 2% of the people make money. Yeah, some people make money here and there, but long run, most people lose money. SEO tools. Okay, SEO, not easy. Search engine optimization. I'm going to explain. If you go to Google and you look up something, everything on that first page was ranked high in SEO, or the top two, the ones that got color, I think it's yellow, they were paid to be there. Analytics and tracking. We had no tracker. We're going to be able to track either directly or indirectly built in. We'll have our own tracking where you can actually see where's the heat map. User tracking. Heat map means there'll be either a red circle or something says your ads are going here, and here, but here it's red. Here it's light red. Here it's, and that, then you can zone in and scale up. But all this stuff is going to be user friendly for anybody. E-commerce, big deal. It's a huge platform. Shopify, WooCommerce, big commerce, payment gateways, PayPal, Stripe, Square, drop shipment tools, Obolo, and Sprocket. By the way, We'll be involved in e-commerce. This was said. But all that stuff will be built in. The payment process will be built in. All these other things that we have to go, oh man, how are we going to do that? It's a lot of work. But a lot of that will be built into the system. For us, customer support, built in, chat bots. We had a chat bot before in our OES. Yes, we're going to have that help desk software. Yes, live chat bot. Yeah, I believe. Now remember, I don't know, but when I looked at this list, the reason I made the list is because this is what kind of stuff they focus on, so that we can be on the playing field of big marketers. But it was made for us. We're actually, when we buy something, we're paying the company to go to work for us. But also, I believe a lot of people, millions will come in, word of mouth, and people bragging about their experience with people and their experience with the user-friendly products at a high-tech value. Online courses. Do I need to say more? That's huge. E-learning platform. We're going to have one. We're going to have one. And in my opinion, if you know Ash, it'll be huge. Is that a big industry? Massive. Membership site tools, MemberPress, Podia, all these things we don't have to worry about. If we're part of it and we're in it, most of the admin part of it's done for us. Productivity, team calibration, that'll be built in. Project management, file sharing, team communication. They have Microsoft Teams. Team communication will be, we have our own video conferencing. We saw the last version. I believe that the version we're going to see next is even better than what we had. Now remember, I don't know 100%. Don't take me for 100%, but let's look at what I believe we're involved with. I believe we would have to be directly or indirectly part of all the stuff I'm sharing. And I don't want to scare you. All of this is being comprised for us. We don't have to go out and find all these things. When I was working with Mike and Dan, I had to go look for this stuff. We had to go find out, how can I do this now? I got to this point, what do I need? Oh, you need an app to move it from here to here. No joke. That'll be done. That's just going to make it simple. That's why that's what takes time. On top of that, it has to be compliant everywhere in the world. It has to be user-friendly, extremely user-friendly. Oh, this is beautiful. Affiliate, I already said that. Legal and compliance, I just said that. Obviously, all of it. Contact, e-signature software, that will have that, definitely. AI and emerging tech, AI copyright tools, AI design tools, AI traffic generation. We're either going to have it, AI traffic, that's one right there. Design tools, it will be built in. This is the team we're dealing with now. We're dealing with people that understand all of this. Hosting webinars, online events, built in, done for us. And eventually, I believe, and that we've heard, we'll have our own data center that we can have everything absolutely locked in our own universe. So we don't have to go outside for hosting. But that's not something you can do overnight, especially as big as we're going to be, and especially as fast as we're going to grow, I believe. If you look at a year ago when we had that first launch, record-breaking amount of stuff moving, record-breaking. Networking and communication, community building, community platform, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. All that is going to be in part of what we have. And below it says, with these tools in your arsenal, you can strategically approach every aspect of building and scaling an online business. Integrate tools that align with your specific goals. Scale as your business grows. Estimate combined market capitalization of these tools and companies you've listed in. It's a challenging thing because some companies don't have to list their value if they're privately owned. But let's just give you an example of companies that have to do with the list I just showed you. Okay, Microsoft, $3 trillion. Amazon, $2 trillion. Alphabet, which is Google, analytics, Google Drive, 1.5 trillion. Adobe, we know what Adobe is, 300 billion. Salesforce, Slack. Look these up. Now, are we going to need them directly? No. Are we going to? There'll be parts of those things that will be built in. Shopify, 1.5 billion, 150 billion, I'm sorry. PayPal, 200 billion. We'll have a payment processor that we'll have on our built in. Square, Block Inc., 80 billion. Dropbox, 12 billion. Zendesk, 15 billion. Freshworks, 10 billion. I could go on and on. You get down to Zoom. Now, directly, will that make an impact? Yes. Why? We have our own video conferencing platform. But Zoom alone is $25 billion market cap. Private companies and open source projects. OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, last valued at 157 billion. And they gave away a free version. To upgrade is $20 a month. 157 billion. And if we have an item like that can do what they do. Now remember, everything I'm saying, I'm speculating. I don't know. This is what I believe will have either like or, but whatever it is will be better. And it'll be built in so we don't have to sweat the hard stuff. So that's what I say. Company did 98%. Stripe, Canva, ThinkLife, various private companies, open source products, WordPress, Zuma, Droompal. Okay, approximate total market value. Okay, summary. The available figures, these are figures that are available, $8 trillion a year. Private companies, many private companies do not publicly disclose financial, making precise valuations. Precise valuations are difficult. Open source projects. These are community driven and do not have a market capitalization. Market fluctuations. Valuations are subject to change due to market dynamics. This estimate provides a general sense of economic scale of tools and companies mentioned, highlighted their significant impact on digital economy. And all said and done, years to come, we'll be doing other things that aren't even listed here. And once again, I want to emphasize, I don't know exactly what part of these tools that I went through, all of these, but I believe a lot of it, and I want to let you know that the market cap, and that's not even listing everything, most of them they didn't list. is through the roof. And to be part of that is amazing. Anyway, just wanted to bring that up so you get your mind thinking of what we're really part of, what's going on, what Ash's team and him are working on. It all looks good when you walk into an back office and say, oh, look at this. Everything, the foundation of that is all stuff like this. No joke. It's crazy. Anyway, thank you very much. I think I sound better than I did when I did that.
Yeah, you can't lose your voice. Real quick, guys, as Marty was doing this, my daughter just called. She had fallen and she broke her wrist. I'm going to be taking off here in 5 seconds. Please pray for her. She's a tough cookie. She drove herself to the ER and waiting. So I'm going to go and pay a visit to my daughter who never broke a bone in her life, and she's in a lot of pain. So include her in your prayers, please. I would appreciate it. Marty DeGarmo, I love you. That was fantastic. I did pay attention while talking on the phone. If you guys aren't excited about this amazing company, I don't know what to tell you. But I appreciate all you're doing, brother. I really do.
Tell Smurf we're praying for her, okay?
Yeah, I did. I told her you called her Smurf again.
Okay.
No more bad news, guys. I don't want to hear any more bad news.
Oh my God, I'm going to go back to bed and start this day over again.
Start all over again.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
all right, go ahead and go, Chris.
All right, guys, Marty, I know Red's coming on at 11 today. Julie and Michael are probably talking. And you know what? Just keep this thing going. India, take it easy. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. All right, brother. I love you. I got to split.
See you. Love you too, Chris. Be careful. Anyway. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So much stuff going on. All the stuff I went through, the reason I've been doing numbers and this and that and this, I want to try to paint a picture of what we really have, what we're in, the mechanics behind it. You know, sometimes we look at a big building, a beautiful building or a beautiful website, but we don't know what lies beneath. You know, it's like an iceberg. We see this beautiful ice thing in the water. Like 90% of it is under the water. You know, so and for us to take on so that, I mean, if he had all these things we needed and just keep them basic, you click it and then you figure out what to do. I'll give you an example. I had ClickFunnels at one point, and they said simple to use and all that. And I did it and did it and did it. And then you get to a point where you can have this, but you're going to have to pay for it. You know, I mean, these little tricks like that, and you're so far into the process, you almost can't afford not to pay for it because you spent the time and effort to do it. Those things won't be in Unpassive. And a lot of the stuff that I had to do manually, nobody will have to do. No one. Even if he gives us a sales funnel and you want to put, it's got to build in phone, it's got to build in video, everything's there. You just share it. Just share it. I believe you'll be able to modify it. Why would you want to modify it? Well, let's say we had a sales funnel about one of the products. It doesn't matter what it is. I would like to put a video from Mike in there, or a video from me, Mike, and Dan to make it more from us. And after meeting most of you, people here in Unpassive, I want to meet more, by the way, but I'm looking at the screen now who's on there. Vivine. I would rather hear Vivine talk about her business than somebody else. Because and that's why you hear from many people, mainly the old tech guys, know your business. You have to be an expert on how it was built, but you should be able to explain it a little bit. And that's what we should be doing since June when the site went down. Now's the time to get yourself caught up, educate yourself. When I say educate, I'm not telling you to do calculus. What is this about? How does it work? How would I explain it? Because if you know what, if you knew what I knew, and I know this because I'm watching and listening, not that I'm nothing special, that's why I'm so excited, because I know for the first time in the history since I was alive, there's a company that says, if you're in and you follow us, I'm going to make it accessible to anyone to be successful. That's unheard of. Now, they all tell you, all the businesses out there tell you, if you join and you do what I tell you to do, you'll make $100,000 in 90 days. But it doesn't work that way, because the part they're leaving out are the tools you don't have, or the list you don't have. Just go out and ask all your friends and family. And if they ask all their friends, and they ask all their friends, would you have 1,000 people? Yeah, in a make up freaking world, you would. But because the industry's been around so long, most of us, if not all of us, unless it's some new person just coming out of school and looking at business online, we know the numbers are not good. And we know, even though we might be raising kids by ourselves or just already topped off, you have no more time to go out and build a business. Is not easy. That's why I want to spoil my wife with a little bit of the profits. Why? Because while I'm doing this every day since 2004, 20 years, every day, full time. I can't think of one full day that I didn't do it. Something, a little bit of something. And on passive, I've even put in more time. Why? Because I just, the potential, and I love Mr. Mufara. I've been looking for this company my whole life. I was coming to this company, but the journey was a lot longer but this is what I thought, because I was so naive. This is what I thought a business was like. This is what it should be. And it should. But it's not. This is the only one. This company is not only going to be unicorn in value, it's unicorn in being what it is. I mean, it's just unheard of. Anyway, that's why I did what I did. I want to thank everybody for being here. Keep doing what you're doing. Pray for everybody now. Chris's daughter. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I hope it helped. I hope we had value. I look at stuff from now when I get up here and try to think of stuff that I can share tomorrow. Okay, but I want to thank you all and see whoever's going to be there at trivia. And like Chris said, you've got Red at 11. Julie and Michael Williams are coming on, I think, at noon. And what is today? Monday? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on, but you got to look around. Thank you, everybody. I mean that. Thank you for being there. Bye.